Today's Captain's Blog is made possible by a grant from Andrew Cole. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's been out there for a while. Hi there guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's 11:08 hours on 10/27/2018, and we have an army of people descended upon us today, rocking out, helping make things better. So I gotta move this by. It's Make a Difference Day with the awesome kids from Grand Valley, and I have to move wall mounts. That's my thing. Here.
What am I doing?
You're just holding that so I can move this over here. Ah! Oh, sorry, out of here. Behind you, above you. Thank you. That is the box of monitor mounts for all of those monitors, which are going to get installed throughout the lab. And I'm very excited. I'm always very excited. I'm excitable.
Truest description of you ever.
Excitable? Cool. Yeah. So this is things are happening. Just dusting. Things are getting better.
Okay. So we'll start there and then we'll go out.
Yeah.
Okay. So
there's a lot going on today. Making things happen. Hi, Joey! You making progress out here?
Getting there.
Cool.
And you're probably going to have to pull the forklift out and move stuff around.
We can do that. Not sure what's in here from plant one.
That's that,
That's that chiller thing, yeah. Move the thing closer to them so they don't have to carry, like, bucket loads of shit across the parking lot. So, it's a cool day. This looks so much better, right? I know. There, now you're famous. It's just a really good shot. I got like 4 people in the fishbowl. I'll be back. Ooh, hey, I'll put the front and back on that cabinet for you guys. Hang on.
front and back.
Yeah, the big rack case here. Yeah, I can do that. I'll be right back. And it's the secret toy box. So all of you guys, come on down this way a bit. You guys are great. You're my end there, but all you guys shovel down this way.
But you're doing lights.
Are any of you engineering students, particularly electrical? Really, not one engineer? Well, you're all about to change your majors when you see this, because this is made of fun. So, all of you have noticed that I'm the man in the box, and there's this really big cage. And the reason for this cage is for what's about to happen. Before I do everything I'm about to do, I'm going to ask you a couple questions because we have to protect the wee precious children. Do any of you, inside your body, have anything electronic, like hearing aids, defibrillator, pacemaker, insulin pump, or a 10-tune? Cell phones, cameras are fine. In fact, you probably want to get them out for what you're about to see. But anything inside you that runs on electricity, most of those things are programmed via radio frequency, and I'm about to turn on a giant radio, and I don't want people making like flipper noises on the floor. It just ends bad. There is one rule if you're going to shoot video, and you're totally allowed to shoot video, that's totally cool, but for the love of God, horizontal video. I worked on the internet, horizontal video. Okay. Which means you have to turn the camera sideways before you hit record. If you hit record, then turn the camera, you just make sideways videos, which freaks people out. So, how many of you guys would like to see actual thunder and lightning? Okay, then we'll do that, and it'll be cool. You want to look over here first. It's very subtle. This is the quiet one. It's kind of subtle, so you want to look right in this space, okay? You are about to have an amazing experience. Lights, please. Clear cage. You're having right now is why I got into electrical engineering. Okay, that's why we do this. How many of you guys can smell that? That's ozone. I hope, otherwise it's that dude in the back. So, but I'm going with it's the ozone. So, now we've done lightning. That, by the way, was 250,000 volts. And I am quietly mocking all of you who are actually watching the video on your phone right now. Wow. Don't look at him, he wasn't the only one. But it's not polite to point people out, that's rude. So we've done lightning, and by the way, this is the little one. What you just saw, there was 250,000 volts from a 6-inch Tesla coil. That's about a 5-foot arc. What we're going to be doing towards the end of winter is that coil, which is 20 feet long. 20 feet, by the way, is the distance from you to me. 2.5 million volts in open air is why we built the cage. So we've done lightning. Who wants to do thunder? Yeah. What we're going to do is we're going to make about 8 inches of a real thunderbolt, like an honest-to-God natural thunderbolt, about 8 inches long. Realize that the real ones are like 7,000 feet long. We're going to make 8 inches of thunderbolt. And for all of you who have figured out, yes, this is about 8 inches. He's been lying to you this whole time. Why? How's that what? This right here, same electricity, but not as thick. We're about to do thicker over here. So it's about 8 inches long and way thicker. Okay. So I love it when I get to do it college, guys. Alright, everybody come on over here. The particularly hardcore badass people want to be right here. Okay. I'm going to move this for safety. Okay. Ooh. We're going to do an extra one today. I don't normally do this on the tours, but I'm doing an extra one for you guys. Hey Dan, come on in here a second.
Yep. Be careful. No. Stop that.
Take that, head on over there. You know what to do. Thank you, sir.
It's a very technical process. I'm about to share with you.
This is high tech what he's doing here. So I have this thing, which is heavy as balls.
Jump in. The only one authorized to do that.
I'm going to bring this right over here. This is a good safe spot. Probably won't kill anybody with it. Alright. So, Remember I said that everybody move over there? I lied. Come on back over here. We're going to do this. Okay. We're on script. Okay. So, that was super high voltage. That was about 250,000 volts. You guys can spread out here for the fence. It's okay. Everything's going to happen right here on this one. Okay. This is only 100,000 volts. And it's only going to run for about 5 seconds. So if you want to record it, get ready now. This is about 100,000 volts, but we're going to add more. This is thicker. Okay. Not as thick as that, but a little bit thicker. Ready? So that's about 100,000 volts. This, by the way, is a Marx bank, which is why it's called Project Groucho, and if you get the joke, you watch really cool old movies. Now we're going to step it up a notch. You go over here. Now he gets on the back. Say again.
Easy. Now,
this demonstration is specifically calibrated to be safe as long as you're on the stripes. If you come into the gray, you can die. And this isn't like, you know, usually when you see a guy with my job, the first thing he says is, don't try this at home, boys and girls. Absolute bullshit. Try this at home. We will teach you how you can build one of those and, like, scare the hell out of all your neighbors, okay? At some point in my life, and I just started with the beard, at some point in my life, I'm going to have one of those, and somebody's asked me why, and I'm going to be like, damn neighbor kids won't stay off my lawn. Okay, I got like 20 years, but I'm working on it. All right, so where's Rachel? You, come here. Okay, so I'm going to take this off because I can enunciate and yell, and it's, you guys aren't looking, you actually know how to behave. I'm used to having to do this with like 5th graders. So, Rachel, that is the big red button of science. Okay? So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to load a sample. I'm going to go over there and you're going to hear this sound 3 times in a row. That lets everybody know that shit's about to get real. Okay? After you hear that sound, then I will say clear to fire. And after I say clear to fire, whenever you like, just unpack your emotions, find your true center, and be one with the button. After I say clear to fire, and not before or everybody dies, after I say clear to fire, you step on the button. There's exactly 2 things you have to remember. 1, and this is why I picked you for this, you're not going to kill the button. Okay. If I pick a 200-pound gorilla, you're going to be like, yeah, fuck yeah! And those are $80 a piece, and that's my 3rd button. So you're not going to do that. You're going to lovingly, tenderly just step on the button. And 2, and this is the really important thing, don't look at your foot. It's a natural human thing to just, oh yeah, don't do that. Because if you do this, you're going to run! Shit, I'm not. You're going to miss it. You want to look out there, because I'll show you exactly where to look to see the thing that happens. Okay, you got this? You with me? I believe in you. I'm with you on this. I'm going to go over here and do the dangerous thing. Alright! Can everybody see that? Yeah. Can everybody see through that? Yeah. That's because it's a screen. This is a wide open screen, so you can see there's nothing hidden inside here. Okay? We're about to do some real science. So, I have a piece of aluminum mesh. I'm going to put the piece of aluminum mesh on the test stand, thus, and lock it in place. And at no point will the aluminum mesh leave your sight. So you know I didn't screw around with it or change anything. There's the aluminum mesh. Everybody see it? That's what you want to see. Now, you need to make a hypothesis, an educated guess. Rachel, when she presses that button, is going to discharge 144 million watts of electricity through the piece of aluminum. Your job in your head is to figure out what do you think is going to happen. Is it going to get really, really hot? Is it going to get so hot that it becomes incandescent and actually emits light? Is it going to get hot enough to melt? That's really hot. That's like 2,600 degrees Celsius. Is it going to, I don't know, blow up or something stupid like that? Is it going to do, what is it going to do? We're going to figure that out. So first we have to charge the machine. Now how many of you, this is fun because you're actually, like, this is the fucking moment you're actually going to learn something new that you can use in your life to call people out on bullshit. And that's the whole point of being smart, is be like, no, you're fucking wrong. actually no, volts amps watt. You're all about to, I'm going to teach you in a really awesome way. Alright, so I got to go over here, take the key from the super secret hiding spot. So think of electricity like water in a pipe. Volts is how we measure the pressure. Okay, volts is how far you can shoot the water. It's how far the spark will jump. That's volts, is pressure. Amps is how big around the pipe is. Okay, it's how much is going by. It's the measurement of flow. You have more amps in a fire hose than you do in a garden hose. And volts times amps is what you can do with it. It's how fast you can fill up the bathtub. Because if you multiply pressure by flow, that's what you can do with it, right? Volts times amps equals watts. A regular AA battery is about 1.5 volts. It says it right on the side. It's about 1 amp of current. So you get about 1.5 watts out of a AA battery. A car battery is about 12 volts at a couple hundred amps for short periods of time. And a regular wall plug in your house, and remember this, a wall plug in your house is 120 volts at usually about 15 amps max. If you have big heavy duty like commercial stuff, it's 20 amps. So 15 amps, that's all you get. So 120 volts times 15 amps is only 1,800 watts. That's it, because volts times amps equals watts. And what you just learned is that dude, that guy who says things like, whoa, okay, that guy, when he says, "No, man, I got like 5,000 watt theater system." No, you don't. There's only 1,800 watts in the wall, and you're full of shit as a Christmas goose. That's how you know. You can call him out because he's only got 1,800 watts. If he's got a big gnarly stereo system, needs more than one wall up on it. All right, are you ready? Are you prepared? Have you achieved your Zen? Okay. Are you gonna pee? Don't pee. Okay. You're not gonna die. Probably it almost never happens, but don't pee because that happens a lot. Okay. Everybody ready? Okay, I'm going to top this off. You have 1,800 volts at 80,000 amps for 3,000ths of a second, and that is 144 million watts. Everybody look out there. This is when shit gets real. Blue to fire. Everybody's really quiet and attentive, and they're perfectly behaved. I press a button, she presses a button, I got a whole group of real college kids who are like, shit! Oh, that's why I made that. What? You want to do it again? Yeah. How many people want to do it again? It's fucking, I'm getting them. Just do it. All right. Here's the whole thing.
0.4. Oh, I shouldn't be holding the charge button? You load it, I'll charge it, it'll be fine.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
System loaded! Lights out! Key in, system hot. Now think of electricity like water in a pipe. Volts is I give that speech like 1,000 times a year, man. Alright, so we're just going to call out the voltage. We're coming up on 400 right now. By the way, to put this in perspective, 144 megawatts for 3,000ths of a second, what's actually happening when we press that button, there's more energy going through that piece of aluminum than every single building in the entire Grand Rapids area is using at that moment combined. Which is why it only lasts for 3,000ths of a second. So we just crossed 1,100 volts. There's 1,200. 13.
Should you tell them it's only with a microwave? We're doing.
I'll do that at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys want to see something cool? Guess what we're charging this with to get all that energy? I swear to God, it's parts from 2 junk microwaves. That's it. The whole power supply is made from old microwaves. You can make this stuff at home. You can do this.
Why is it right here? Why is it right here where it says?
I'll show you that in a second. All right, 1800 volts. Are we ready?
No.
Get ready. Clear to fire. Okay.
Ooh, it's a negative on that one.
Yeah. Alright, so somebody asked, and this is kind of cool. Somebody asked, why are you safe out here but not in here? Because this is the line we measured it at. At this distance, it's really loud. In fact, there's so much acoustic energy. Sound, me talking to you right now, shakes air molecules. And those air molecules shake your tympanic membrane, which is a fancy name for your eardrum, right? That's how microphones work. So sound, there's no difference between me yelling at Rachel versus poking her. Because it's physical energy, right? So if you have enough sound, like we do out there, you can generate enough physical, mechanical energy that all of you right up front here feel that when it goes off. Like, ouch, you just boom. That's why we call that Project Thumper. This, by the way, is the medium-sized one. This is 144 megawatts. In the basement is a 1.8 gigawatt. That's 1,800 million watts. We call that stomper, and you can't be in the room when it goes off. You break every bone in your body. And here's why. There's this really cool thing called the inverse square law. Okay, look this up. It's really neat. At this distance, the sound is loud enough that if you listen to that for 10 seconds straight, you'd be deaf for the rest of your life. But since it's only for like a couple thousandths of a second, it's just terrifyingly loud. It makes you feel it. Okay? It won't actually hurt you at this distance. We measured this. At this distance, the energy that hits you is low enough that it's just the size of the front of the chest. If you're standing behind someone, you won't even notice it. Right? But Rachel got the full front of that. All you guys right here, Rachel got it. Fuck Rachel, you're really right. You're fine, you'll live. Years of therapy, but you'll be fine. You get the really good drugs. Like, but at this distance, it's safe. Now, here's something really cool. This line right here, where we didn't paint, that's why the machine sits there. If you cut this distance in half, and you stand right here, it feels like someone's hitting you with a 2x4. It hurts bad. If you cut the distance in half again, it'll knock you down. Like, you will fall over. We've had big, bitch! I got some science. If you cut that in half again, at this point it'll pretty much break every bone in your body without breaking the skin. If you cut it in half again, we clean you off the ceiling with a sponge. And that's the difference of one step, because every time you cut the distance in half, it increases by a factor of more than 8. So, let's do that with math and watch what happens. 1, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Oh, fuck, I'm way off. I'm doubling. But you get the idea. I went from 1 to 128. I was just going to combine here. But it's 1, 8, 64, whatever 64 times 8 is. And yeah, I can't do it in my head. But I'm smart. I built it. Fuck you. I've never done that part of the demo before. I should learn that. But that's the point there. And if you have brakes on your car, if you've ever been around a forklift and not died, if you've ever seen a big crane not kill thousands of people, a machine like that is what? We use this in the basement to generate giant electromagnetic fields. How many of you have a quarter in your pocket? Anybody got a quarter in your pocket? Really? Welcome to the fucking future. Like, I got to This is a quarter. It is the size of a dime. That's a real quarter, weighs the same. We sell these. This quarter got put inside where we do the test stand. The big one in the basement, Stomper, we put a quarter inside it. And it shrinks it down to the size of a dime. This is a regular quarter for scale.
Can you still like use those at like full market?
It would be a violation of federal law to try and use modified American currency as regular currency. It is totally illegal to destroy American currency. It's just a violation of law to still try and sell this as a quarter. Which is really dumb because we sell them for 20 bucks a piece. But We've made about 1,000 of these. That's it. It's a very limited run. But we sell these for about 20 bucks a piece. And we sell them all over the world because I made a machine that shrinks quarters. How cool is it? Also, I made a machine that you put 25 cents in, you press a button. Not only is there a badass explosion, you make 20 bucks. It's a good system. And that's the why. The reason why all this exists is so that you can come here and tinker and play and make cool stuff like this and make mistakes. I've set this entire room on fire. There's video on the internet. If you think the internet didn't make me its bitch for a solid year, I've seen things. But you guys, in coming here and helping today, it may have looked dumb, like, oh yeah, I looked at a wall, I read some roots. You guys actually made a difference. You are a huge help to us because we work in education. We're here to give people just like you that awesome feeling of like, oh, fucking blue shit up, man, yeah! Okay, fuck yeah, science. That's our thing. Okay, this whole place is rock and roll and fast and loose in science, but we spend a lot of time moving heavy shit and cleaning down walls and all that. And like guys like me and Batman and Joey and Dan, wherever you want there, Dan, we do this stuff all day, every day. And you guys show up, and in one day, you did more than we can do in like 2 weeks, and it was awesome. You did this in a few hours, and I cannot begin to express how deeply we appreciate it. So all of you are invited here absolutely anytime you like, and we do the big tours and stuff every Saturday, like this, but not as intense. I'm taking a lot of time at high voltage because you guys are a little special. But all of you are invited here absolutely anytime, and if you walk in the door and say, I want to be a member, I want to help you out. And membership here is less than most of you spent this week on Taco Bell. Membership here is $5 a week. That's it. Okay, it's 20 bucks a month to hang out here and use all the tools and make anything you can imagine. And I want all of you, this is my mission for you, my dream for you. I don't care what your major is. I don't care if you're underwater lesbian basket weaving. I don't care what you major in. But shut up, it's a real major somewhere. All of you have the ability, because all of you are smart in some way. Every person in this crowd has something you can teach me that I don't know. I want you all to grow up and be the next Harvey Kennedy. How many people in this room know who Harvey Kennedy is? Nobody does. Nobody's ever, history has forgotten this dude. He's touched all of your lives. Most of you are using his invention right now. Raise your hand if you have little plastic things on the end of your shoelaces. Aglets, yes. See, you knew what it was called, but you didn't know who invented it, did you? Harvey Kennedy invented the aglet. See? I looked that up. Harvey Kennedy is the guy who invented the little plastic thing on the end of your shoelace. Guys. Harvey Kennedy got to be really, really rich for a really basic, simple... You don't have to be a rocket surgeon to change the world. Like, he touched everybody's life. I want to be the guy that makes a tenth of a penny for every one of those Nike sells. That'd be kind of cool. Like, we talked about volts, amps, and watts, right? Watts, if you look it up in your head, you know, what's a watt named after? James Watt. He invented the steam engine. Totally, really, for serious. Except it's bullshit. He didn't. Harrow invented the steam engine 5,000 years before Christ was an idea. James Watt was a janitor in a Scottish boys' college. And somebody gave him the Newcomen steam engine. He was the fourth guy who invented the steam engine along the way. And James Watt took it apart, fixed it, made it work way better, and had a whole pile of real important looking shit left over when he was done. And now it's called the Watt engine. He created the Industrial Revolution. He's why you have people's names on your shirts. He's why we have shirts. He's why we're not all farmers. James Watt, sixth guy to invent the steam engine. He was a janitor who just tinkered with the thing. This building exists to break the rules that you guys live in. This building is a place where really weird stuff like logic and reason and common sense actually matter. I will let all of you come here and play with dangerous lightning machines and power tools and CNC equipment and robots and lasers and all the stuff that Grand Valley won't let you touch because you might hurt yourselves. Fuck that! You're young, you'll heal, let's break shit! That's how you learn things. Radical concepts, stupid hurts. If you hurt yourself, you won't do that thing again. You can go away. I just answered that. Hey, you're on 104.5, the new Sunny FM. You've got today's trivia question. What has little balls and hangs down? The answer is a bat, but good try. Okay, ready for question 2? All right, if you get this one right, you win $2,000. What has big balls and hangs up? So I want to thank everyone for coming today. You're welcome. Thank you, everyone. You guys are awesome.
time. Put those tracks in.
Today's Captain's Blog is made possible by a grant from Andrew Cole. Thank you, sir.